President Trump says a deal to end the war with Iran is largely negotiated, but Iran says obstacles remain, with Iran's nuclear capabilities and control of the Strait of Hormuz remaining significant talking points. CBS News' Carissa Lawson has the latest.
Pentagon officials say U.S. forces conducted self-defense strikes in southern Iran Monday, targeting missile launch sites and Iranian boats attempting to place mines. At Arlington National Cemetery, President Trump paid tribute to the 13 service members killed in Operation Epic Fury as part of the Iran war.
These incredible men and women gave their lives to ensure that the world's #1 state sponsor of terror will never have a nuclear weapon.
This comes as the president has indicated a deal with Iran to end the war is largely negotiated and that he will either sign a, quote, great and meaningful pact with Tehran or there will be no deal. According to a senior administration official, principles of the deal would include the disposal of Iran's highly enriched uranium and Iran reopening the Strait of Hormuz in exchange for the U.S. lifting its naval blockade on Iranian-linked ships. Iran has acknowledged agreement with the U.S. on many points, but said the signing of a deal is not imminent. Over the weekend, Secretary of State Marco Rubio expressed cautious optimism.
As the president said, he's not in a hurry. He's not going to make a bad deal. I mean, the president's not going to make a bad agreement.
Lawmakers have been divided over what an end to the conflict should look like. Many Democratic senators insist the war never should have happened.
This war against Iran has been a big blunder from the very start. The president should have stuck to his campaign pledge of keeping us out of war and focused on bringing down prices. He's done just the opposite.
The Iranian regime argued Monday that frequent changes by the U.S. side present problems and obstacles as final deal details are being worked out. Carissa Lawson, CBS News, New York.